Hello, welcome to DK Boljat. I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to paint another small 3" by 4" painting. This is on a canvas. And I'm going to paint a mountain on there. So my color on the palette is Liquitex Burnt Umber, and then Blick Titanium White, Ultramarine Blue, and also Blick Studio Cad Yellow Hue. I will also add in a little bit of Quinocridone red to make this mountain with a beautiful sky. And I'm gonna grab a few brushes out of the thing. I have a 1" brush right here. Also, I have a little mini fan brush. This is a 20-0, because this is so small. So I'm gonna make some black. That will be used when I do the trees. It'll also be used on the mountain color. This black is going to need to be more blue for the mountain. But I'm going to leave the outside color of both of these so that in case I need to add more into here. I'm glad you're here with me. Let me grab more of the blue. There we go. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't typically have a very pristine palette. Oh, I got some yellow on that one, but it doesn't matter. It works. It works well for me. This is just disposable palette paper. And I'm gonna make some pink. I like pink. If I get something on it looks like I got a little brown on there, that's fine. Okay, so pink is titanium white and a little bit of quinacridone red, or quinacridone red, whatever. You don't need much red to make the pink. This has got a lot of pigment in it. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna make a nice blue, the sky blue in the clouds. So this would be for a sunrise. I'll get most of the pink off of here. And that's gonna be ultramarine and white. So we'll come over here and get some clean white here. And a little bit of the ultramarine. Rinse off that brush. You can use a knife to mix. I'm going to do that. A little bit of ultramarine. More ultramarine, make it a little darker. A little bit more. That ought to work just fine. And then I need to put yellow in there. I need the yellow to dry. So I'm gonna, not in this color, I'm gonna put yellow on the canvas. I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of white, because in the center it looks pretty white where the sun's coming up. I'm getting yellow and white. This is titanium white and Cad Yellow Hue. But you could use Cad Yellow as well. And then I'm going to paint this across this little canvas. Let's move this out of the way. Where the sun is. So I need to come a little bit higher than center and put in where the sun's coming up. And this is just on the fan brush, I'm just pulling it across here. And the colors I could paint over this easily without having a problem would be the pink would be fine. It would turn sort of orange maybe, if, you know, if it accidentally mixes together. There we go. I'm gonna get a little brown brush, so I have these. This one's a number 2 brown brush. I'm gonna go into the yellow, Cad Yellow, and make a little bit of a shadow above where the sun's coming up. A little bit more Cad Yellow. There we go, that's pretty bright. And then I need to make the exact same reflection in the water. Okay, so I'm pretending there's water down here. You have to have an imagination. Just go with it. I'm gonna put a little bit of yellow down here, where it's gonna be in the water reflecting the image. I'm gonna go back in this color I mixed up, still using the round. A little bit of yellows over here as well. Extra white and yellow on this brush, or on this knife. There we go. Clean that off. Then I'm gonna do pink. Pink is next. So I'm gonna grab the little 20-0 fan brush. Get some of my pink here, made from Quinocridone and titanium white. And I'm gonna, just for fun, I'm gonna start in the water. Why not? And below it. And on over the side. So then people walking up and seeing the painting can see it has paint all the way around. Okay, I need some in the sky, so I'm gonna go back on the pink. And the part I painted so far would be lining up with what's, this is what it's lining up with, below the yellow. Put some in the sky as well, higher. Well, they're all in the sky, but I'm gonna put it up higher in the sky. There we go. And since there wouldn't be a texture in the sky, I'm gonna blend out the line of between the two. I just cleaned off the brush, it's just damp, and I'm just pulling between the two colors, the yellow and the pink. I don't want to do that with the blue. I'll have a funny looking color. I don't want to have that. I don't have blue on here yet, but when I put on the blue, I don't know that I'm gonna, I may do one, we'll see what happens. But I think it's gonna be, these two are fine. If they kind of blend a little bit, it's okay. Because it's okay if it's more orange than it's pink, it's fine. That's the color they would turn. Yellow and blue do not make a good cloud color. So I will be careful when I paint the blue on here. There we go. I'm gonna grab some of that blue. I'm gonna stay away from this. Grab some blue and put some streaks in. So I wanna paint it get some of that color. I'm gonna grab a little bit more blue. Go through here. There we go. Okay. Ready. I'll turn you sideways. I'm gonna get a little bit up in the sky. It's okay if the blue and pink mix together. That'll make purple. That's okay. And up a little higher. And so I need to match this in the water. And my pretend water down here. So I don't want to touch it to the yellow. I need to put pink here. So I'm gonna grab pink. Let me get another fan brush. This one is 20 as well. Going in the water, and then I'm gonna go into the pink and paint it below this yellow. So I have a barrier between the yellow and the blue. A barrier that's fine if it mixes together, it's okay. There we go. Now I'm ready to put my blue in. I'm just going to fill in the base here, the bottom of the canvas with it. Get it over on the side as well. And then I need to make a color that's going to be the background of the mountain. So the two together, but a little bit more blue in it. And then some white. I've got burnt umber and ultramarine with more blue than brown. I'm gonna add some white to it. Get that knife. I think that's pretty good. Okay. Grab a little bit more blue in that and a little bit more brown. I don't want it to look the same color as clouds. Well, it's close to the color, but a little darker in value. Okay. Let's make the tip of the mountain. Make it a smaller round. This one's a little bit too big. Make the tip of the mountain a little bit sharper. put in some snow, which is not going to be that noticeable. It's going to be very faint on here. You're not going to notice. It's not going to be like regular snow would be, because it is in the dark. The sun's coming up behind it. I need to thin down the white. And I'm just putting it where it would be on the mountain. There we are. It's got white in it too. And then there's going to be a reflection of the mountain in the water. I need it to be pink behind here, so I'm going to paint that in. I need a little bit more pink, so I have to make it a little Quinocridone red and a little titanium white. Makes it a perfect pink. And we're just going to bring it up to the edge here. And we're going to have the mountain in it. Reflection of it. I noticed here there's going to need to be some more, but I need to wait for it to dry because it's yellow and I don't want to paint right up to the blue mountain. Okay. Going into the yellow. Where the tip of the mountain is going to be yellow. And then I'm going to need to dry that off, or dry it enough to put the mountain in. Another solution would be painting it or taking out the paint there with the brush, but I'm going to paint over it with the blue. So I'm going to keep going on the sky. I've got a little yellow here I need to put, but I don't want to touch the blue. Should probably wait till it dries. Yeah. Good enough, there. And then so I'm going to put pink up in the sky. And that pink is mixed with a little bit of purple. So I'm going to grab some of the Ultramarine Blue and white that I used for the clouds right here. And then I'm going to grab a little bit of the pink, make some mixed together color of both of them. Sort of a lavender, lilac color. Okay, we're going to turn you sideways. And I'm using the round brush right now. This is a number 2 Blick round. I'll put some pink up here too. But for right now, I'm putting this color in. It's in between the two. I'm gonna go with pink, a little lower. I've got it on this fan brush already. I have a lot of brushes laying around, that's fine. Right in between the two with the pink. Okay, over the sides. Above the top. I can put some of that mixed color on there too. Make sure my fingers are clean. Here we go. Here's the two colors together. The ultramarine white and the quinocridone red and the pink. Well, quinocridone pink. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna rinse it off because it's got the ultramarine on there too. Making some more pink. Okay. Pretty vibrant pink. Add a little white to it. And then the two mixed together would be perfect in there. I think that's what I have below it. Yeah, that'll work. Let me get it. This is both of them. One of the hairs came out of the brush. Yes, there we go. The two colors mixed together. Sort of a mix between the ultramarine and the quinocridone red, pink. Sideways. Okay, inside off. Making some more pink. Just a little bit more white in it. And the mountain's still drying, so I can't touch up the yellow in the corner there, but that's okay. I can wait. Okay, there's also trees on here. Let me put the mountain in. I think the yellow here is dried. Put the pink there. We're gonna put that mountain on there. Coming in for the, it is the reflection. Turn it upside down. The other side of it. There we go. I think I need a smaller one for the details, and that is over here. This is a mini round 20-0. I'm getting more mountain color. we go. Turn it back the right way. There's a little, Mount Hood has a little bump of, on that side. I'm gonna put that also in the reflection a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, but perfect's overrated. How about we put it in to just be enough? There we go. Okay, that's good. And I can put some of the white on there, like I had in the mountain. It's not going to be noticeable like it is in the reflection, or the reflection will not be as accurate as the image itself of the mountain, the original mountain. Okay, there we go. It's off my knife. I think that's good. I'm going to get the fan brush, and do I have any more? No, you know what? I'm going to rinse it off. It's got the color of the blue clouds in there. I'm going to bring these into the mountain because the reflection is actually showing that. A little bit there, and then how about over here? What I don't want to do is introduce any of the blue in there, so I need to make sure that the brush is clean enough on the side that's actually touching the canvas. So I don't add the blue to it. I'll rinse it off. Get some more pink. Come in from this side. That's going to give the illusion of the reflection in the water instead of it being just something in the water. I'm going to have to put trees in here too. That'll be fun. Okay. This I want to do more straight, so I can see if I can straighten it out a little bit. Alright. Rinsing off the brush again. And then I'm ready to put in trees. I'll rinse that guy off too. I need the fan brush, which I'm going to use the pink one. Might as well. I have other places I want to put pink, which I need to, before I do that, I need to touch up the pink up here, where it's got canvas showing through. There we go. Okay. I'm so glad you joined me today on this beginning of this Mount Hood painting. It should be pretty easy to do because it's so small. Yeah, I'm glad you joined me. Please, if you like the video, please like this video, hit the notification bell so you get notified of any future videos. Turning down the volume on the music. And yeah, please subscribe to DK Boljat. And I'll see you in the next video. God bless you.